Bonjour, mon ami. Today I'm going to be reacting to the rumored cast of Drag Race France All Stars 1. I tend to only react to rumored casts once they're up on Drag Race Wiki because it seems like at that point they're mainly confirmed. Obviously, a spoiler warning is in effect. If you want to be surprised for the cast of France All Stars 1, do not watch this video. I'm going to be a bit more unfiltered and forthright in this video, just like I was when I reacted to the rumored cast of Canada vs. the World Season 2. I'm also going to compare the actual cast to the dream cast that I made up a couple of months ago. So this is my dream cast. I picked 10 contestants that I wanted to see return on All Stars. And what's funny is that the rumored cast also has 10 contestants. Not only that, 6 out of the 10 contestants that are going to be on this cast are in my dream cast. That means that there are only 4 contestants I personally wouldn't have picked. That doesn't mean that they're bad or they're wrong. I will explain myself as I go along. Also, I'm not going to share my top 3 or anything. I'll do that once the actual promo drops. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up, we have Ellipse from Drag Race Season 1. And as you can see in the bottom left, Ellipse was in my dream cast. She was Miss Congeniality of her season, placing 6th. Ellipse was one of my favorites in Season 1. I absolutely die-hard loved everything she wore, and that makes sense because she is a seamstress. We know she can kill a design challenge, and I'm excited for that personally when she returns. I think she has what it takes to go all the way this time. Next up is a queen that I absolutely would have rioted if she was not on the cast for Drag Race France All Stars, and that is Cam Hugh from Season 1. As we can see, top left, she is also in my dream cast. Cam was an instant fan favourite on Season 1, where she placed 7th. Who could forget her pigeon couture outfit, let alone the ball challenge which she won? Cam has an excellent relationship with the production team, and as of Season 3 of Drag Race France, she was Nikki Doll's makeup artist. And I kind of expect her to be my most top-tooted queen of the season. Okay, next we have La Big Bertha, who placed 5th in Season 1. So this is the first queen on this cast that is not in my dream cast. Personally, I would have swapped her for Le Brioche, who I wish we could have seen more of after going out 3rd. I never really truly warmed to La Big Bertha, however, I did love her emotional, powerful gut punch of a lip sync with Lolita Banana. Having said all that, this is why I do my original vs. All Stars series, because I like to see how I feel about a queen after they've returned. The perfect example of this is Miranda Lebrão, who I wasn't a big fan of on Drag Race Brazil, but who I absolutely die-hard love and will be a stan for life when she returned on Global All Stars. I'm hoping I have the same sort of reception towards La Big Bertha. She also had 0 challenge wins on Season 1, so maybe she'll get a redemption storyline on All Stars. Next up, we have a queen that I'm super excited to see return, but I'm also very nervous to see return. And that is Magnetica from Season 3. As you can see in the top right, she is in my dream cast. I'm not going to lie though, I'm scared, because one of the biggest reasons that I did not enjoy France Season 3 is that she went home 2nd. Undeservedly, in my opinion. I'm glad to see her back, but I am terrified that she's going to suffer the same fate. Let's hope this time they get it right. This is another drag artist that I can see being my most top-tooted queen of the season. I think it will be neck and neck between her and Cam Hugh. Okay, so if you watched my Redoing Global All-Stars series, you would have seen that I cast this particular queen as the France representative, so I'm thrilled that she's on All-Stars. And that is Mami Wata from Season 2. Oh, how I love Mami. She made it to the finals without winning a single maxi challenge. Now that's icon behavior. She's going to give you looks, she's going to give you moves, particularly from the ballroom culture, and she's going to give you a lot of heart. She is the biggest sweetheart. Okay, here's another queen that I didn't put on my dream cast because, like Big Bertha, I did not really warm to her in Season 3 of Drag Race France, and that is Misty Phoenix. As you can see from my dream cast, from Season 3 I would have picked Ruby on the Nail or Norma Bell. However, like La Big Bertha, I am willing to fall in love. She placed 5th with 0 challenge wins, but I do remember her getting quite close in some episodes. For me personally, she just had a bit of a wooden personality. I hope that doesn't sound harsh. I am excited to see how she fares in All Stars. Okay, next is a queen that is probably in every single Drag Race France All Stars dream cast out there, including my own. She's a queen that I desperately wanted to return, but I kind of counted her out after she voluntarily took herself out of the competition. I just didn't dare to dream or wish it because I just didn't think it would happen. To my utter delight and surprise, she's coming back. Of course, I'm talking about Moon from season 2. This is a queen that quit and still won Miss Congeniality. This is a queen that, when she won Miss Congeniality, received a standing ovation. She may have never won a challenge, but she won everybody's hearts. I hope that her mental health is more sound this time because I can see her going the distance. Now, for the next queen, if you could have told me that I could only pick one queen from France to return on All Stars, it would have been this one. She's obviously in my dream cast, and spoiler alert, okay, she's in my top 3, and that is Peach from season 2. Peach had such an interesting run on her season. She started off strong, winning a maxi challenge very early on. She was then eliminated at 8th place and then worked her way back into the competition, only to be eliminated again at 5th place. She's a trained dancer, she is a bearded queen, and she is one of my favorite international contestants ever. I am so ready for Peach to come back, and I hope she makes the finals this time. Then we have Punani, who was a finalist on season 2. Now, she didn't make my dreamcast, but if I had made a dreamcast with 12 contestants instead of 10, she would have been on there. Needless to say, I'm very happy for her to return. Punani won one maxi challenge and was consistently in the top, and she had some of my favorite runways from that season. She came into the season with her comedic partner, Rose, and whilst Rose went out first, Punani made it all the way to the end. I can see her doing great again. This is a really good casting choice. And last but certainly not least, we have a controversial casting choice of sorts. This is somebody that definitely didn't make my dream cast, and I was quite surprised to see on this cast. And that is Soa Demuse. Now guys, it's pretty obvious why I'm not thrilled to see Soa here, because we recently just saw her on Global All Stars Season 1. I love Soa, but you guys know that I would always prefer a queen that hasn't had a second chance yet over somebody that we just saw. Having said that, Soa was kind of screwed over in Global All Stars, so I am glad that she is coming back to have hopefully a bit more of a fair run. She's also very beloved by fans, and I think her casting choice was intentional. I think it was to draw in more mainstream viewers. Those of you that don't really watch international seasons but did watch Global All Stars might tune in knowing that Soa's on the cast. I hope Soa does well, and I'll be really happy to see her once the season starts, but I personally wouldn't have chosen her. As you can see, I probably would have swapped her out for Cookie Cunty. So guys, here is my reaction to the rumoured cast of Drag Race France All Stars 1. Please let me know what you think. Did any of these queens make your dream cast? Let me know all your thoughts, and I'll be back very soon to recap the latest episode of Drag Race Season 17.